to make sure debris isn't anywhere in between the regulator that you're going to put on there. You crack the tank, crack the bottle. It'll blow it out. Then inspect it visually. There's nothing in there. Proceed. At the beginning of your visual inspection, you have to draw your attention to where this regulator seats into the receptacle on the tank. On the oxygen, it's this right here. On the acetylene, it's this right here. You're looking for no nicks, no galling, no mars, no deficiencies of any kind. Everything's good to go there. Time to put the regulators on. Having troubles putting your acetylene regulator on the bottle? Yeah, it's left-handed thread. Another way they don't want you to screw it up. So left-handed thread, you want to tighten it, make the motion of undoing an ordinary screw or bolt. That's tightening it. The hoses are attached to the tanks, and the acetylene hose, the red one, it is left-handed thread right here, and the hex are marked. Also at the bottle connection, they are also left-handed thread, and the hex are marked, so you can't get them mixed up. The green is oxygen, of course. If you look right here, it says O for oxygen. This is F for fuel right here. Well, can't get that mixed up. Okay, we've completely got our hoses connected, and this is our fuel valve right here, our acetylene valve. From the red hose, we're going to close that. We want that completely closed. This is the oxygen valve coming from the green hose. We want this completely open because we're going to control the oxygen from this valve here. Now we're ready to turn our bottles on. We're going to charge the system, all the lines, by turning it on, getting it to the right level by winding the regulator down, setting the gauge, and then we're going to turn the tanks off. All right, we turned the tank on. Our lines are connected to the cutting torch. And good news, we set it at 25 pounds, and it's been good 7, 8, 9 minutes. And it's still reading 25 pounds. So there's no leak on the oxygen line from the oxygen tank to the cutting torch. Okay, we did the same test on the acetylene side. And this is on the high side. The hose to the cutter is fine. It holds pressure, but as you can see on the high side of the acetylene bottle, it's losing. That indicates there's a leak. So I noticed in my visual inspection that the receptacle on the acetylene tank was all junky inside and just looked rough, you know. So I think it's got to go back. I think It needs a new valve on there so it'll seat and mate to the regulator a lot better than this. This is totally unacceptable. And of course, if you have an acetylene leak, you have a fuel leak, and a fuel can burn or it can explode. So this is exactly what you don't want. And while you do these tests, you want the line pressure to be, you want to set it where it goes, and then come back 7, 8, 9, 10 minutes later and it's still there. And as you can see, if you went away for 10 minutes and you came back to this thing, yeah, you got a flat tire, buddy.